Okay, so this is the reason why you should have your sewers inspected with a drain camera. And if you look at this drain stack, it's in surprisingly good shape. It's rather new, but you'll see other stacks that are cast iron, and they have a large buildup inside, and you can see that in the image here, where the material that goes down through the pipe reacts with the cast iron, and it just continuously creates a buildup in there, and the inside of the pipe constricts. Now, alongside the wall of this sewer, you can see some buildup happening, and this is a gradual process. It doesn't happen overnight, but it happens over a long period of time. And as things go down through your drains and through the sewer, they collect on the walls, and everything that goes by, sometimes it grabs on and it hangs on there and long enough for it to become part of the wall, and it just continuously builds up. And as it does, the area that the water has to flow just gets smaller and smaller. Now you can see there's significantly more buildup here as you go further down the pipe. And a lot of this is grease and other stuff that, especially as the water cools, or as the material cools, if you have hot water going through there, and this is why you don't this is why you don't dump grease down your drains, is that even if you do and you run hot water with it, as it gets further down, it cools, and then it just sticks to the walls and really starts building up and becomes a mess. Now here we're coming up on the root system, and right there. All right, what I'll do is I'll capture this frame, and we'll turn it over so that you can see. And what you're looking at here is the root system. You have roots growing down into the sewer, and this is catching the problem early, where before it becomes a major problem where you have your sewage backed up into your house and flooding your basement. Because what happens is those roots, they'll grow down in through the cracks in the joints of the terracotta sewer pipe, and then they'll actually create like a net that catches stuff as it goes by, and it just builds up and builds up, and then it just plugs the sewer, and water can't get past there anymore, and it just backs up into your house. So the reason why you want to have a sewer camera inspection like this is so that you can catch these problems before your sewer backs up and it becomes an emergency, and so that you can plan for an expensive repair while it's still in its infancy and it's not as expensive. You see, when you catch a problem like this early, or even if there is root growth in there, more significant root growth, it can still be cut out of there at significantly lower cost versus a major backup, and maybe you have a bunch of stuff behind those roots that prevent you from actually getting to the problem, and then you have a major expense where you have to dig up the sewer in order to access the blockage. You're not looking at also replacing everything that was in your basement and the cleanup and all of that. So you're saving yourself a significant amount of money by having the sewer camera inspection done before you have a major problem. Do you want to know what's going on in your drains and sewers before disaster strikes? Click the link in the description to schedule a sewer camera inspection with Vince.